Toshaos and residents from Chinese Landing and its environs in Region 1 are calling on government for prompt intervention to settle an ongoing mining impasse between Amerindian villagers and businessman Gov'T. Relating the origin of the dispute, Vice Chairman of the Maruka Sub-District, Sharon Atkinson, said the Chinese village received a land title under the Amerindian Act some 19 years ago.
In 1976, Chinese Landing received the title under the Amerindian Act. The description is listed in the schedule to the 1976 Act, where the first title was granted under the Amerindian Act. In 1991, Chinese Landing got an absolute grant reaffirming its title recorded on 21st of October 1991, but with effect from the 24th of April 1976.
Atkinson added that Vera purchased permits to these lands through an auction sale initiated by the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission without the knowledge of the council.
In 1995, when Vera purchased prospecting permits to areas of lands on Chinese Landing title through an auction sale or a lottery by the GGMC. This mining lottery was held without the knowledge of the village, and from 1998 to 2001, GGMC converted those prospecting permits to mining permits, again without any notice to the community of Chinese Landing, and violating the rights to free, prior, and informed consent.
According to the vice chairman, after Vera had obtained the permits, efforts were made by the council in 1998 to establish an agreement with the miner, but that proved futile. The council then sought assistance from the GGMC to stop the renewal of Vera's mining permits.
By 2004, the community decided they would not accept any further agreements with the miner. Since then, they have sought the interventions of various governmental agencies and ministries, asking that they stop renewing Vera's mining permits and that he be ordered to stop working on their lands without their permission.
Given the problems being encountered by the village, Councillor Nikita Miller reminded that the government needs to be cognizant that the indigenous peoples are the traditional owners of these lands.
We are hereby calling on the government of Guyana to protect the rights of not just Chinese Landing, but the indigenous peoples of Guyana. We want the government to respect the fact that we are traditional owners of these lands and resources. Also acknowledge that we have title to show our ownership of the lands.
In 2010, the GGMC issued a cease work order against Gov'T on the basis that he was violating the Amerindian Act, which states that a community has to give permission for the facilitation of any mining activities. Vera successfully challenged the cease work order in the High Court when Justice Diana Inshanali ruled that the order could only be issued in relation to breaches of the Mining Act instead of the Amerindian law. The Guyana Geology and Mines Commission then took the matter to the Court of Appeal and won. Mr. Vera then went to the Caribbean Court of Justice. The ruling of the CCJ in 2017 was in favor of Mr. Vera's rights to mining concessions. According to the Amerindian Act of 2006, the village council has the right to give or withhold their consent to small and medium-scale mining. Tamika Rodney reporting for HGP Nightly News.